Good afternoon, everybody. It's your boy TG Trades with To The Moon Investments, back with another YouTube video. Today we are going to be talking about my stock watch list, my stock setups for this upcoming week of August 24th to August 28th. So before we get into it, I really need you guys' help, man. Share this to a friend, man. Like the video. Hit the subscribe button, man. It will go a long way. Trying to get this knowledge and all these resources out to more people, man. There's a lack of knowledge, and that is why there's a lack of wealth. But besides all that motivation stuff, let's get into the video, man. So today I got a few names we're going to be talking about for my setups this week. I have SPY, QQQ, Tesla, Meta, and Apple. So as you guys can see, the first name we'll be talking about is SPY. I'm on the daily time frame. So we recently been selling off, man, but good thing about it is SPY's continue to hold their daily 20 SMA, which is right above a downside gap. So the only downside move I'm watching, and I'm watching for it to be a big downside move, is if we can get below SPY's previous week low, which is around 762. If we get below this, I expect a daily downside gap fill. As you guys can see, this gap is from 758.5 to 760.5. So about a $2 gap, so it's reasonably small. If we hold under this, then I expect an even bigger move down. I mean, we could probably catch some support right here around 754. And if that fails, then I expect us to come down this daily 50 SMA around 752. Now to the upside, I'll be watching above this previous day high around 767. If we hold this, I want to see a move back to 772. If we hold 772, then I believe we should go right back to previous week high around 776. So that's all I have for SPY. I'm trying to get through this video relatively quick for you guys, man. I don't want to take up too much of your Sunday time. I know tomorrow's work eve and everything. Well, today's work eve. Tomorrow's back to work. So just give me about another 5 to 7 minutes roughly, man. But same thing goes for QQQ, holding the daily 20 SMA, which is right above a downside gap. If we get below their previous week low of 708.5, I expect this downside gap fill back to 701.5. If we fail around here, then I could see a move back down to this daily low around 688, and that would get scary. Now to the upside, if we can hold above this previous day high, which is Friday's high, around 715.5, we should make it right to the next high. Next daily high around 721. If we hold 720.22, another upside gap, man. These gaps are killing me, man. But this is back to 729. If we hold 729 with a nice close, then previous week high is inevitable. It's right there, 734.5. Now let's get into these individual names. This is where the big money comes in, man. The big money. So the first name we'll start with is Tesla, man. They've been going crazy, and I'm mad at myself because I haven't been adding to my shares on them like I've been saying. Been adding to other names, but Tesla's gained a lot of momentum, man. Especially off this 300 level, higher highs, higher lows, man. Just nice uptrend. We finally got into their daily upside gap, which is about a $20 gap, 352 to 373 roughly, about a $20 gap. We're sitting in it around 362, so upside is relatively simple. Above previous week high, 366, I want to see a move back to 377 to 380. Above that, right back to 385. Now to the downside, we're a little bit extended, so I'm gonna stay roughly patient to the downside. I really, for a bigger move, will watch below this previous week low of 331, break the daily 20 SMA, then back down to this small little gap. But other than that, I mean, in the short term, I could see if we hold below around 344, we can make a move back down to 339, 340 area, about a $4 move down to the downside, which would be nice. But that's pretty much all for Tesla. You know what I mean? I made a lot of money this past week on them playing this gap fill. So that was a bless. Now let's go into what we see on Meta. Meta's been getting killed as well, but I like this setup, man. To me, it looks like it's a flat top in a way. Big sell off, reject, reject. So I'll be watching for to the upside a 554 break for a short term move to 557. I'll be looking to day trade this. Now, if we can hold around this 559, they have an upside gap as well. Their upside gap is 560 to 564.8, 565, about a $4 to $5 gap, which is not going to take long for Meta to make up. If you guys know how Meta moves, you know it can make that, it can fill that gap in one candle, one 5-minute candle, honestly. Now to the downside, I want to see this break, this 537. It's about $12 away, but I believe if we do get this break, we're going to take a nice move down back to these lower 530s. So I'll be looking to day trade in the short term, a 537 break down to 533, a $4 move, but that will pay on the options. It will pay. Now, let's get into our last name, Apple. Let's see what Apple got going on, man. So they've been trading in about a $20 range. You know, they set a new all-time high and been getting killed ever since, and now they've just been chopping up, down, up, down. I thought this was going to be the upside gap fill, which it got into some of it, filled some of it, but rejecting sold right off at right around the 320 area. So this is relatively simple. I'll be watching for a downside break below 300. Below 300, I believe we can come down to this 4-hour low, which is around 295 to 293. $5 move on Apple will pay as well. And then to the upside, I'm not trading any of this range in the upside. I'm going to just be waiting for a previous week high break around 320 to fill more of that upside gap back to 329, 330. So my watch list is relatively simple. Keep it simple, man, and make it way easier on yourselves. You know, even though it's about 5 names I'll be watching, that is not a lot. And then depending on if the market gaps up or gaps down, some of the setups might be invalid for this week. You never know, but this is why we take our time. We back test, we chart, so we're ready, man. We're ready for the storm. No matter how the market goes, I know the setups I have going on and why I'm going to take them, when I'm going to take them, where I'm going to enter, where I'm going to exit. So keep your strategy relatively simple, man, and put the time in on the weekends. It's the weekend, everybody's clubbing, partying, drinking, doing whatever they want. Get on this laptop, man. Get on these charts, man. It will do a lot for you, man. But if you guys don't like this video, in my free Discord community, the link is in my bio. I'll leave it in the description and the caption. But you guys can always join the Discord, and I type everything out. Save you guys all the time in the world. If you don't want to watch a YouTube video, you can come read this after joining the Discord. So that is all I got for you guys today. Have a great rest of your weekend, and get ready for that bell at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow morning. But that's all I have for you guys. Please like the video, share it, subscribe. It'll do a lot for me, man. Thank you guys so much. See you guys tomorrow at the bell. To the moon, we out.